Welcome back, everybody. You know, nothing says summer like some juicy, delicious barbecue chicken. So let's get some smoking.
Welcome to South Fire BBQ.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is just get these rinsed off really well, get rid of any big chunks of fat or little areas of bad looking skin, that kind of thing. Okay, we got our little chicken thighs rinsed off and got rid of any excess fat and any bad looking skin, anything like that. There's not a whole lot to do to them. Now, one of the most important things that you want to do with this, you want to make sure you give them a good little coat of oil on this skin. Now, if you don't have a spray, that's fine. You can just pour some on and rub it on there. I'm using olive oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you want to use. Doesn't really matter. But you want to give a good little coat of oil on this skin because my little thing flew off here. That's cool. This skin is not going to turn out crispy like fried chicken, but we don't want it to be rubbery. We want it to be good and bite through. So what we want to avoid is the skin drying out and losing all of its moisture. When it does that, that's when it starts getting rubbery and tough and everything. The oil will help keep it from losing its moisture and help us prevent that rubbery type skin. And hopefully it will provide us with some good bite through skin on our chicken thighs. So we want to get a good coat of oil on there. And then the rub I'm using, this is our Outlaw poultry blend. And I'll put the ingredients up above for you. It's a very simple rub. And I'll put the ingredients up top for you. You want to give a fairly good little coat on this, but you don't need to go just crazy with it. It's kind of a good, well-balanced blend. Not too salty, not too peppery. It has a little salt, little pepper, a little granulated garlic, and it has a little paprika in it, just for color. It'll make our little thighs look a little better in the end. Well, that's about all we're going to do with that. And I want to tuck this skin, any excess skin. Now, some people trim this off. I don't like to trim it off. I like to keep it. But I'll just kind of put it underneath there. And you want to kind of shape these the way you want them, because the way they cook is pretty much the way they're going to turn out. So we'll just tuck our little skin up under there and make them nice and pretty. And if y'all notice, as most of you know, I'm using a little pan with a rack in it, which is what I like to do quite often. The pan saves a lot of cleanup on your smoker, and the rack in the pan will hold our chicken thighs up off of the pan. I'll turn these around. There we go. That looks much better. The rack will hold the chicken thighs up off the pan so the smoke and heat can get all the way around them. And that way they'll get good smoke. They'll cook a lot more even. And hopefully we'll turn out some much better chicken thighs. Okay, that's all there is to doing the seasoning on there. We've got them ready now. I'm gonna set these back in the refrigerator. You want to be very cautious with chicken. You can leave it out for a little bit, maybe 30 minutes, something like that. I'm real cautious with chicken. I prefer to keep it in the refrigerator until it's ready to go in the smoker. So I'm going to go on out. I'm going to get the smoker preheated, get everything moved out there, get set up, and we will meet y'all outside shortly. Okay, we are out at the pergola. I've already put our chicken thighs in the smoker and got our wood chips in. We've got our smoke going. I'm going to run the smoker at 275 all the way through. And I think I decided I'm going to use cherry for our smoke. You want to use a mild fruit wood or maybe an old or something like that with any kind of poultry. It has a very mild flavor. So it's easy to override it with too much smoke. And we're going to let these just run now to get up about 170, 175, and then we'll check them for tenderness. The thighs have a lot of connective tissue in them. And even though 165 is the safe temperature for poultry, you need to take the thighs up a little bit higher to give it time to break down all that connective tissue and get them good and tender. So we're going to let these run now for about an hour. And then I'll come back and take a look at them and just make sure everything's going okay and see how we're doing. So I'll see y'all back then. Okay, it has been an hour since we put our thighs in. I just want to check them and make sure everything's coming along good. And they are absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I don't see any problems here. Our internal temperature is at 144 right now, so we got a little ways to go yet. So we're just going to slide them back in and let them continue on their way, and we will be back in a little while. Okay, our little chicken thighs have been in here right at 2 hours, and I'm showing an internal temperature of 170, and Lord, they are beautiful. They are beautiful. I just want to double check these now and kind of see how they feel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, sirree. We are sitting pretty there. Now, what I want to do, I love these thighs. Boy, I tell you, I've never made better looking thighs than those. Those are just absolutely gorgeous. What I'm going to do, I like these thighs both ways, so I'm always torn whether to leave them plain or sauce them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sauce 2 of them, and I'm going to leave the other 2 plain. And that way, I can have the best of both worlds. I'm not going to put this on real heavy. I just want a little light coat. I don't want to cover things up too much and spoil our flavor that we've worked so hard for. And I'm using KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. That's just my favorite sweet sauce. You can, of course, use any kind of sauce that you like, whatever your preference is. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to slide these back in, and I'm going to leave them in there for just like 5 minutes and let that sauce tack up just a little bit. So I'll see y'all in 5. Okay, I've got our chicken thighs out of the smoker. I left them in there about 5 minutes just for that sauce to set up a little bit. So I'm going to get these in the house and I'll catch up with y'all in just a minute. And there you have it. Some barbecued chicken thighs, fresh coleslaw, potato salad, and a few pickled quail eggs for good measure. So y'all give these a try, because I guarantee you'll like them.
Stay tuned for buckshots, scrap shots.
Welcome back, everybody. Nothing says summer like some good... Okay, intro take 3. Intro take 5. Hello, everybody. Nothing says summer like juicy, delicious barbecue chicken. So let's get some smoking. Intro 6. Hello, everybody. Nothing says summer like juicy, delicious barbecue chicken. Intro 7. Intro 8. Intro 9. I don't know what the is so hard about this. Intro 10. I think we're getting better. Hello, everybody. Nothing says summer like juicy, delicious barbecue chicken. So let's get some smoking. So let's get some smoking. So let's get some smoking. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Nothing says summer like some juicy, delicious barbecue chicken. So let's get some smoking. Hello, everybody. Nothing says summer like some juicy... Welcome back, everybody. You know, nothing says summer like delicious, juicy, barbecued chicken. So let's get some smoking. Okay, let's see how that one is. These are chicken thighs. Okay. We should have something good out of all that shit. And we're going to run the smoker at 275. Okay, scratch that one. Okay. The thighs have a lot. Okay, let's just scratch it.
Thanks for stopping by. See y'all soon.